Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go over the details. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the mass fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Consider it done.
I'll consider it done when I've got it in my hands. I'm going with you.
Yeah, appreciate the company.
Sounds good. I'd appreciate the company.
Not as much as I'd appreciate coming back in one piece. I don't like going above ground unless there's no other option. But here we are, with our options dwindling quickly. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do.
I
Head on up to the
can't
relay,
do
and
this
I'll meet you there.
quest. This is the end. Inform the Brotherhood. Alright. Because this is the end. Because as soon as I go there, there's Brotherhood everywhere. I open fire on them, and then they're the enemy. And it'll be me sighting. Alright. Inform the Brotherhood. Where? What is... Well, where is it? Oh, he's up in Acadia. I don't want to go to Acadia. So do I go to Acadia and go ahead and wipe them out before I finish this? Or do I basically look at it like, I don't ever want to go back to Far Harbor? And I'm just gonna... Adhesive is in no way rare. Sorry guys, it's not. Just don't usually see that many vertebrates here at once. What's... Oh, what is this? The Institute. Oh, because I have to relay to mass fusion. Okay, that's why. So I'm going to tell the Brotherhood about mass fusion. Now, who am I telling what first? Who are you? You are you.
It appears that the railroad won't be a hindrance to our future operations.
Those sympathizers
They
deserved
deserved
exactly
it.
what they got.
That they did.
Become
I'm
a
also
dick
pleased
here.
you managed to secure Pan, rather than allow it to be destroyed. We are having it brought to the Pridwin, where it will be installed in Proctor Quinlan's office. It's an amazing piece of pre-war technology that should prove to be quite beneficial to us. Speaking of pre-war technology, Proctor Ingram is putting the final touches on Liberty Prime and requires your assistance. Congratulations on another successful mission, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
Ad Victoria. Alright, so I need to go up, completed tactical thinking.
Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
Spoils of war. But before I do that, I have to go here and I guess tell them about mass fusion.
Confirming presence of rogue.
Attention! Ferrum Squad, report to debriefing. Ferrum Squad to the debriefing.
Action at bunker.
Okay, well, it was saying rogue,
Statistically
whatever.
significant.
Whoever I'm supposed to be talking to here, they're walking away from me.
You look like you've been through the ringer, Paladin.
Why am
Say
I...
that I blame you. That was a hell of a
Why am I
business
talking to
with
you?
Dance. Can't even imagine having to look him in the face and pull the trigger.
Let's be a total military dick
We're
about
going
this.
to defeat the Institute. We can't allow personal feelings to interfere with our mission.
And I'm not
Spoken
trying to
like
say
a
the
true
military's bad.
disciple of
You know.
Anyway, we need to move on to more important things now. Like getting Liberty Prime off of life support. We've been feeding him power through the Pridwin's engines, but there isn't nearly enough juice to cold start his fusion reactor. That's why we need you to find us a beryllium agitator.
And I'm betting you know right where to find it.
Of course I do. I didn't become head of ship maintenance just because of my good looks, you know? Quinlan dug up some dirt on a
Yeah, I
company
believe
called
that.
Mass Fusion. They were a power utility company before the
Yeah.
war went belly up. The CEO was some kind of an inventor. Dreamed up all sorts of nuclear power toys. The agitator was his crown jewel. Records show he was working on it in his lab at the top of their high-rise in the financial district. That's where we're headed. Hope you don't mind a little company, because I'm coming with you.
Yeah, it would be helpful if you tagged along.
I knew you'd see it my way. Kells has a vertibird on standby, waiting to drop us off on the roof of the Mass
Piper
Fusion
like
tower.
that?
Grab whatever gear you need and meet me on the flight deck. But don't take too long. If the Institute finds out the agitator's there, they'll do everything they can to keep it out of our hands.
Okay, wait, whoa. Fly to Mass Fusion. Speak to Proctor. Okay, but relay, no. Or inform the Brotherhood. I need to tell.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Haven't gone out on a field op in a while. Feels good to be needed again.
Okay, but I.
Disobeyed Captain Kells. Ended up scraping rust off of the
What is this?
As soon as you
Okay.
bring back the beryllium agitator, the attack on the Institute can begin.
Sir,
Mass fusion holds the key to victory, Paladin. Don't disappoint us.
Fine. So I don't guess I could tell anyone. Piper, you ever been on a vertibird? Look at what injury? Whoa, which one am I supposed to get on? Inform the Brotherhood is over here. Vertibird. Airport fly. Who? Where is that? Boarding the vertibird to mass fusion will make you a permanent enemy of the Institute. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Well, I guess telling them and going there is going to accomplish the same thing. Here we go.
Roger that, Scabbard.
Inform completed.
Clearance for release.
You are now
Might wanna hang on,
enemies
sir.
with the
Drop
Institute.
can be a little rough. Never could get used to flying at
Failed
this
mass fusion. Here we go. We are enemies with... Started, banished from the Institute. Returned to the Institute. We're enemies now with the railroad, which no longer exists. Thank you. We're now enemies with the Institute. And I have still, in all this time, never found anyone to shoot at when we've been flying up here. So. It sounded like for a second someone was shooting at us. They are. Where are they? What? There's something right over here that we've never found. I guess it's right there, maybe? We're flying over it, right there. I wonder what that is. I wish we would discover it as we fly over it. There's the ship. The ship.
Hostile
Out of
targets sighted
danger.
on the roof, sir. Prepare to engage. Damn synths, they're crawling all over
Oh,
the place.
crap.
Send them out before we drop.
Well, I can't say I've never found anyone to shoot at. When we went to Fort Strong, there was yeah, we took down a behemoth. Mass fusion. Are we just starting here up in the top? Oh, God. There's all kinds of stuff down below.
Much damage, sir. I'll get us above the roof so we can bail
Because
out.
when I come in with the Institute, you just...
Go! Go! See you on the roof, Paladin.
Really? I'm jumping from the vertibird. Yeah, thank you. Where did you go? Are you up here? Or did you go inside? I don't know who you're looking at. Where did she go? Okay. Because see, it's a little different. Because when I was here with the Institute on my last playthrough, is someone shooting at me? Oh, what am I doing? When I was here with the Institute, I had to start at the bottom floor. Thanks. Alright, Priest 1, seal A-W-I-N-G. A-T-T. Could not be a tent. You are.
Got it.
Should have known. Locating the retrieve the executive keycard as per your instructions. Beryllium agitator has been installed in our primary reactor on sub-level 1. We also increased security on all the key readers in the building, so you'll need your executive keycard handy if you want to use any of the elevators. I'd like to go on official record that I'm opposed to accelerating the project schedule. I find it disturbing that current events, e.g. global unrest, hasn't had an effect on your decision. While I realize your recent contract with the U.S. military may be making it difficult to follow a rational course of action, I strongly urge you to reconsider. I thought this is exactly why you left Poseidon, Carl. Okay, Onslow. Alright. I've been monitoring the reactor for weeks now. The beryllium agitator is running at peak efficiency. In fact, I've only detected an EM spectrum decay of less than 1/1000%. If you were hoping for a stable plasma reaction, looks like you found it. Congratulations. Perhaps you and the military should open a bottle of champagne together. As of this morning, Dr. Noel Chandrich was escorted from the building and his contract with Mass Fusion has been terminated. His terminal's memory has been wiped, and all of his research transferred to our mainframe. Dr. Chandrich has been made aware of any attempt to seek employment of a rival nuclear power company or result in a lawsuit. As per his contract, his pension and benefits are now frozen. If there's anything else you need from HR, please let me know. All employees are invited to the 2077 holiday celebration. We'll be holding the festivities on the roof of the main headquarters this year. So you'll be able to dine with a loved one while overlooking our beautiful city. A full bar and live music will be on hand, as well as a special fireworks display at 10 p.m. Hope to see you there. I don't know why I felt I needed to do this now. Not Campbell. Where is it? Right there. Reactor. Alright. Like, we're frozen. I screwed up. No, I don't want to fast travel. Should have hit play. I didn't hit play.
Calm down, Noel. You knew that this was coming. I don't understand why you're acting this way.
Don't tell me to calm down, Carl. When we started designing the beryllium agitator, you said it would be for the benefit of mankind. Instead, I find out that you have been planning on turning it over to the military all along. You lied to me.
Don't give me that high and mighty attitude. Have you picked up a newspaper lately? There's a war going on out there, Doctor. And if our side's going to win, it needs all the help it can get.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Since when did science start taking sides? What did they promise you, Carl? Money? Political favors? A goddamn medal?
That's enough. Like it or not, when the testing cycle is completed, I'm crating up the agitator and sending it off to Washington. Now, you have two choices. Either you can get back to work, or you can get the hell out of my building.
So, I know we have to go downstairs. Where do we do that? There's an elevator, but it's showing me, I don't think that's it. And maybe it is. Are we supposed to take the elevator, guys? I mean, we got the key card and all this stuff. Yo! Come on. Let's go. Whatever.
Going down.
Hopefully she'll warp in here or something. Yeah, we're going straight down and we're getting closer. 15, 14, 13. So, hey, gotta look. There's something really close in this direction I have not found. So do I need to go back up? See, we started with the Institute. We started down at the bottom floor, I think. We warped in, basically. And then I think we had to work our way up to the top. Okay, I guess we're still going the right way. We had to work our way up to the top. Okay, so you don't have legs. Alright, that's what I was wanting to make sure of. I was thinking you didn't, but...
Detected.
Okay, so it's a little different. Here we are. Maybe it's kind of the same thing. Because we're, yeah, this is exactly the same thing. We're back to the bottom here. So I guess no matter which way you go,
Hostile sensor reading detected.
like who you're with, it's kind of the same thing. Dude, rude. Okay?
I wonder if this is normal for other journalists.
Wow, it got bright in here.
They're in our hands anyway.
Okay, so this is all probably kind of ending the same. Because I do remember now coming in like that, and the elevator braking, and you know. All right. Wonder what it is.
Nice.
Power surge been detected. Product development light number 3. Main power has been shut down to prevent damage to the facility. Intermail. Everything's in place. We're almost ready to get the beryllium agitator online. I have Kathy Hathaway working on a graphene shielding, and the reactor team is working on the power calculations. Shoot. I'm going to get irradiated later. Big time. That reminds me, Miss Hathaway's contribution to this project has been absolutely invaluable. I'd like to recommend her for advancement. See that it happens. What's going on? What are you trying to pull? Give me his recommendation to Hathaway. Got a slave the last 3 years. And she waltzes in here, steals it all away from me. I'm telling you right now, you better do something about this or I'm walking. Okay, it may be possible to reroute power around the affected areas. Would you like to activate the automated routing procedure? Yeah, sure. Done. Main power has been destroyed.
That ought to do it.
So wait a minute. Now the...
There, that's done it. Power's back online.
Man, last time I had to go through this whole ordeal. So then do we just keep going here or what? Yep. Gotta love the music that's playing.
Combat initiated.
Okay, where's my girls? Is they going outside? Yeah. Gunner harness? I was hoping my girls. Yep, good.